What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to episode 29 of the Ketchup Podcast. You know, my name is my name with your host, Lofton, aka Antoine Cumberbund, aka Short and Long at the same time, aka Tay Diggs' step brother-in-law. And with my co-host, Rajeen.
Man, what's up, man? Mr. Make It Happen all day, man. What's good?
And we got my boy Bryan, straight from the OH.
Let's go. In the
Up
building.
here representing with us, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that everybody had come through. Made it another week. Roz, how was your week, sir?
Man, it was a better week, man. You know, I'm winning in fantasy football this week, you know. My 12U team, the other team had a forfeit, so we got a good win there.
Oh, got that W.
Yeah,
hey.
we will beat the first time anyway, but still, you know what I'm saying? They got, they had a little week off to recover, you know what I'm saying, from the bumps and bruises and injuries.
Got a
you
bye
know what I'm saying?
Got the bye
and
week.
then
we
got a bye week. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Slid by real quick. So then I told you I had a barbecue yesterday with some friends over. You know, we had a little drink, you know, play some drinking Uno. You know?
Okay. So, drunken Uno. All right, trying to see if the colors match.
Yeah. Look, we didn't have situations where cats drink so much they forget what colors are in the deck. That's pretty much how it and my homeboy be like, hey, what color you picked out? Gray. No gray and Uno.
Ain't no grays in there, man.
So, man.
But I gotta ask a question. Have you played Uno Dare?
Nah,
I ain't played
that.
Hey, man, it's real. Played with some friends down in Atlanta when I went to the One Music Fest. Try that out.
I got
the rules for that.
I got a strict rule though. I don't play truth or dare games with my wife around. I'm trying to say no.
It's clean and wholesome. It's clean and wholesome.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, long as it's clean and wholesome. Yeah, because every time somebody say we're gonna play dare,
Said none of that.
Hell no.
You have the choice of either doing the dare or taking the draw two or whatever.
Okay. All right, so you're just gonna have a whole bunch. You gonna have a whole bunch of cards. That's what you saying, Ross?
Oh yeah. I had a whole deck. I had a win. 37 cards. What?
It was a fun time, though. It was a fun time.
So how we do it is it's depending on how many people playing. The last two people with the most cards got to take a shot.
Ooh.
Okay. So,
All right.
If you got everybody trying to get cards at the end, or everybody trying to make somebody else pull.
Right.
So
I got
you. Yeah. So and if you unlucky for 2-3 hands in a row, them shots come fast, bro.
You up there? You up?
Yeah, them shots come fast. You like, damn it, I can't do this.
Hit that breathalyzer, boy. You can't even drive home after that one.
Yeah,
they all looking for black cards because they can't see nothing.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Got them flipped on the other side.
We have a good time, man. We usually end with a lip sync battle of some sort.
Yep.
We have adult fun, you know.
Yeah,
lip sync battles, Uno,
stuff
like that.
Yeah, I mean my week was pretty good. The week before, moms came down to visit, and then she ended up, I don't know if it was on the plane, us walking around outside or something. She ended up getting the COVID, so she had to stay for another week. She was in isolation, so it was almost like running the hospital / jail cell that was going on at the house.
Oh man,
sliding the food under the table, you know what I mean, or under the door and things of that nature.
So cough 2 times if you
So it was cool, man. So we tried. We had a good time while she was able to run amongst the people. But Florida, man, she must have got to Florida. Since we don't care about it, she got it.
Your mama came down here and gave everybody COVID. Here you go. I brought gifts.
Yep, for real. So, but she ended up staying for the other week. Got a little more rest. You know what I'm saying? Getting off the cold and whatnot.
You got no choice with COVID.
Yeah. She got rest, hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Made sure the internet was strong. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. So she could stream and catch up on all the shows. And so we had a good time. And then Saturday she headed out, and then I ended up I went over. They had the tattoo festival up here in Tampa, so I went over there and spent some money. Got a little ink on me, you know what I mean?
Okay,
so I got that. So it's all healing up right now. Wasn't too bad. Didn't feel
you ain't
too
got no
bad.
rolls on your no rolls on your
No. I ain't got nothing like that. I ain't get no teardrops. You know what I'm saying? Still gotta be within the the government sanction.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah. The hireable.
I was gonna say, lift your head down. Let's see if you got something like
I ain't got no skull or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. So got a little something attributed to my military job and things of that nature. So I got that thrown on there, trying to put some stuff together. So, but I did that, had some pain, you know what I'm saying? So it was all good, man. It was all good. Good week. My Pacers somehow was winning, went back-to-back wins with some rookies and stuff. So that was fun. I was like, hey, it was all good. It's been pretty
Wait, hold on. Your Pacers are winning and Lakers aren't?
Oh, hold up, man! That is one of those things we got to talk about. That's kind of crazy, boy. Hey, shots fired. Pacers out here getting it done. Lakers out here. I don't even know why they got a team the way all them zeros. That's zero over there. So, but yeah, man, it's been a good one. Good one, Bryan. How was everything going with you, man?
Man, I can't complain. This week was like one of the best weeks. I have to do nothing. I relax. Like the last 4 or 5 weeks have been crazy between weddings, Atlanta, having to travel for work. I'm like, I just want to sit my ass home, and that's what I did.
Took a break.
Every now and then you got to, bro. Every now and then you gotta just chill for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Let folks calling me up like, hey, what you doing? Nothing, and I love it.
Not a damn thing.
Just gonna sit down for a minute, get in the rocking chair and chill. You know what I mean? So all right, well,
Bryan wouldn't.
For sure. But based on that, we're gonna go ahead and get to the drink of the day. Sound like everybody had a little something going on this week. So, and relaxing, it's always good to have a drink. Hey, if it's stressed out and gonna have a busy week, it's always good to have a drink. And if you're just chilling, hang with your homies at a barbecue, good to have a drink. So I'm gonna start it off today. I got a little bullet bourbon here. I'm keeping it simple, just a little bourbon, a little chaser back behind it. I'm gonna go ahead and pour mine up right now. So just keeping it smooth. Got me some new glasses. I went over to a nice little store where I got my I talked about my skillets. I went to that same place over the Rich People Mall, and I got me some nice drinking glasses. You know what I'm saying? Got a little weight to them. They feel nice and good. So I got me some nice drinking glasses. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's a Dollar Tree classic, but you know what I'm saying? I got a little something. So Ross, what you bring to the table today?
So man, I went classic with it today, man. I didn't want to go in too hard. You know what I'm saying? I told you we drank last night. This bottle, when I bought this bottle last night, yesterday, it was full. I'm gonna tell you like that.
I hope so.
Ooh, got that Jack.
What I'm saying is now,
that mug it empty, dog.
What?
You got one more glass in that.
I'm sipping on you know what I'm saying? That Jack Daniels, that Tennessee sour mash. Okay, let's go with it.
There you go. That sour mash,
aka Jack and Coke. Let's go with
it. Brought Jack to the party. So, so Bryan, you hydrating or are you joining in since you relaxing this week?
I'm hydrating again. I got to do better, so I'm doing better. I'm hydrating.
Hey, nobody gonna hate on doing better. Ain't nobody gonna hate on doing better. You know what I mean? What's up? You need that water chaser?
Yeah, I had to get my water. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get that water chaser, man. Get that water chaser. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We getting up there, man. Sometimes we can't run with the young bucks out there.
And they telling me if you running, you might need a chase. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you on that.
It is what it is.
Well, we gonna keep it pushing. Everybody got their drinks of the day. We kept it simple out there, so everybody, you know what I'm saying, either grab you some Jack and Coke, or grab you some bourbon and Coke, or grab you just some water without Coke.
Both.
Do that. So you know what I mean, and have your drink of the day. So we gonna keep it pushing. We going over here to the news of the week. And we gotta start it out as we always do. The news of the week is a situation where we sometimes go, are there gonna ever be news? And then Kanye shows up and we be like, I guess we're gonna do that again. So news of the week for this week. There's a lot of stuff on this page. Like there's a lot going on. So we got as the Ye turns. At the top it says Consequence, one of his rappers that signed on Good Music, he calls out other good music artists for not defending Kanye. That's going to be interesting. We can speak on that. We had some Donda Sports, two prominent clients. They terminated their association with him. Of course, the biggest thing is Adidas canceled my man. He up out of here. For some reason, Kanye during the interview just decided that he made up the idea for Django Unchained. I don't know. He also went over to Skechers and decided after Adidas canceled him, he was like, "Hey Skechers, you want some of these Yeezys?" And they escorted his ass on out of there. For some reason, Texas A&M was like, "We're not going to play Power anymore for the intro to our football team coming on the field."
Ohio State.
And then then Spotify was like, "Hey, Kanye may be nuts, but all the music that he made before he got crazy is still good. It don't seem like it talks about any type of anti-Semiticness. So we're gonna keep playing it. We just gonna not support Kanye in other aspects." So I mean, look, with everything that's on the table, I really wanted to talk about: do you feel like the good music artists have a requirement to co-sign crazy stuff?
No.
Roz, talk to me.
Bro, first of all, I'm like this. If you're not at that level of financial stability, like as Kanye, he losing billions right now. Okay, fine. But he can afford to lose billions. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long it'll take for him to go bankrupt, but even if he doesn't stay a billionaire, well, he's still a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever money he got collecting interest, he's not gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be all right. But when you got other artists that's coming up that's not at that level yet, that they can afford to, train, jump on the same train as Kanye, and you have to distinguish. Okay, can my career sustain this, blow, and me continue to grow? You know what I'm saying? So, Kanye's, honestly, I think he's a musical genius. His personal woes, that's something different. But if you're an artist that's trying to come up, and you're an artist that, that's trying to grow, or if you're, like you said, if you're an artist that's been here before, and Kanye done called out everybody. He didn't call out all these major rappers and blah blah blah. But you have to pick your battles. You get what I'm saying? So, for example, I know for a fact that, like, for instance, Putin crazy. You know what I'm saying? So even if I was a Russian soldier or whatever, blah, 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 and, I'm at war with the Ukraine or whatever, or if I step into a club somewhere and there's a bunch of people from Ukraine in there, I'm not going to be representing Putin. You know what I'm saying? In the damn club, I'm not going to turn out here Putin for life. You heard me? You about to get fucked up in here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to serve you up in here, player. We're not serving you drinks. We're not. But as a crazy example, but still the same thing. Just like, no, you have to pick your battle. I think that, you have to look out for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people jump on Dicks the band, right? Whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And, because they're trying to get that cosign. A lot of people teaming up with Kanye right now, because when shit hits the fan, he gonna be like, oh well, so so stuck with me, and such y'all, that's what they're looking for.
Trying to get that bag, trying to get that bag for the long run. Because I look at my whole deal is like Consequence. I don't know when the last time I've heard a Consequence anything. You know what I'm saying? So for him to jump out there on that limb, like, yo, I ain't keep it, and I'm that dude, and he's like, he waiting for the other side when Kanye finally tones it, and then he's quiet for a year, and then he comes out with new music, and then all of a sudden there's a feature with Consequence, because Consequence ain't been a feature on nothing. I ain't seen him on anything.
I don't even remember who Consequence is, to be honest.
He ain't been on
first album.
I'm just first album.
Kanye album.
That's a while ago.
2004.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
I think his album came out in 2008. So
yeah, so that was a long time ago.
But
you know what I mean?
It's always those low riding bandwagoners that jump on, you know, trying to, like you said, they're trying to ride off into the sunset. You know what I'm saying? Like real cats like Meek Mill, those cats, some cats don't give a shit about Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Diddy don't give a shit about Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're wrong, you're wrong. True. Be real. You know what I'm saying?
Brian,
if you're wrong, you're wrong.
Brian, what do you think about the situation? Okay. Is that I mean, just in not even necessarily even in the Kanye aspect, but like, is that a requirement? Because he's, you know, Consequences is kind of employee of Kanye. You know what I'm saying? This is very much an employee-employer type of situation. Like, is it a requirement for you to ride or die and go down with the shit with these mugs?
No, I'm gonna say that. I got two parts on this. One, for Consequence, that was his boy from Chicago. He brought him on when he came on, so he's gonna be loyal to him for that, right? The second part, and this is the biggest thing, is there still good music? Because last I heard, his deal with Def Jam is gone. So that means that there is no way to put out new music. So are those artists still contractually obligated to a platform that can't put your music out?
Well, they can put the music out. It just wouldn't be under Def Jam. So they would be just a fully independent record label, which, you know, it would be just like, I mean, there's other artists out there that just put stuff out under their own LLC or their own name, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Right. So they will be able to stream stuff and put it out there that way. But the situation is marketing wise and all that other stuff that comes with it.
I'm not going to hurt my brand. Yeah. Each individual artist has its own brand. Now, if it makes sense to be associated and make money, then that's what they'll do. But no, if you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm not going to sit up here and be like, that's my guy. He's wrong. Yeah. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, this is my stance on it. And right. Just like a lot of people been doing. But no, this ain't go down with the ship. This ain't the Titanic.
So let me ask y'all this. So I just read something a little while ago where he was talking to George Floyd's mom, and he was talking about, you know, how he gave the family $2 million, you know, and nobody else did. You know, when times got rough, you know, Black Lives Matter, all these people. He said everybody gave them words, but he actually helped them out financially. You know, and he felt like it was a blow to the face, because they trying to sue him for $250 million. You know what I'm saying? So, but I felt what he was saying. But at the same, like, I don't agree with what he's saying. I don't agree with what he said about George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I do agree with him by saying, you know, I was the person that helped y'all out. And he apologized or whatever. He backtracked. Okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, do you feel like the family is owed $250 million?
Well, I mean, I would look at it like this, right? So you have other people out there where if a corporation slanders somebody with lesser money, right? So say if Adidas came out and was like, say Kanye never said any of this stuff. He was never out doing crazy stuff. And Adidas came out and said, Kanye saying anti-Semitic stuff. And he did this, and that. And there was no evidence of him doing it. Do you think Kanye would not sue the hell out of Adidas? Even though they got in a contractual, they got an agreement, they've been paying him all types of money. Kanye for sure is like, I'm suing the snot out you. So based on that, it's if you say something that I guess medically wasn't proven, that was the situation, and you're putting out things for other people to, you know, the not truth type situation, then you go, that's slander. And you have the ability to civil suit his ass, and he put himself in it.
I don't think it's a $250 million mistake. You know what I'm saying? I don't really.
Well,
think
I mean, the thing is, it's never. Normally,
you know
normally it doesn't go there. No, normally it's not awarded. It's just a situation where they put a lot of times it's the lawyers go say, "Hey, this would be a number that will get a reaction." That's where they were going. Like, I'm getting a number to get a reaction.
I will say this. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with Kanye in any sense of the word on anything that he said. But it's funny how, we have the former, POTUS, that he done said a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? He done offended a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And they've managed to sweep a lot of shit under the rug. You know what I'm saying? As a cybersecurity professional, there's so much shit that got swept under the rug. There's so many people he offended, Black, Jewish, Asian, China, he getting Chinese people killed, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, and so, but it's never been a situation to where, all his shit was shut down. And I kind of feel like, it has a little bit to do with Kanye being Black. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? I will say our cultures are different in a sense of how we are treated in different scenarios. And I do think that Kanye has to learn somebody need to teach Kanye how to shut the fuck up. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Kanye,
that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, but I do feel like there's a mental aspect to that too. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a mental aspect to, what's going on with Kanye. You know what I'm saying? And when it's a mental situation, that's just like Donald Trump. Donald Trump, I think he's narcissistic.
Yep.
With narcissistic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, where do we draw the line where mental plays a role in getting your ass in trouble? Like, don't write, old people say, don't write a check your ass can't cash. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. He's writing these checks that his ass can't cash. But
I mean, he can cash them. He's just gonna be he gonna have no money. And the thing is like, I mean, I look at it like this. Like, I watched Ebro in the morning. He went ham on freaking Kanye because he was like, the situation is that he's out there. Some of the stuff that he's trying to do as of showing the discrepancies and how certain groups are coalesced together when tragedy happens and they're like all about it. You know what I'm saying? The LGB, Asians, Jewish people, boom, boom. They like coalesce. Let's go. Boom. And we have spots and we have areas and we have, we got people in high places that can make things happen. And we are all one going in one direction. And Kanye was trying to, I guess, articulate that in some form or fashion, something like that. But it's a situation where he also then put down his own people. And then you go out here, you can't do racist things and then claim racism. It's hard. That's hard because it's hard for the other people to go like, yeah, man, I feel you. Like, that's hard. That's a hard thing when you do those things and then be like, but then what? Hold up. You like, no, that's the rise above. That's the, you got to just be like, hey, I think and there's different ways. There's different ways to go like, hey, I got a bad neighborhood and then I burn my own house down because I don't like the neighborhood with me in it. Like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? Like, okay, make the neighborhood better. Like, do things like talk to your neighbors. Like, don't just go like, man, I hate it here. I'm gonna burn my own stuff. And that's what he just did. He just literally did. Let's march through our own neighborhood and throw rocks through the windows of the people that are, own businesses that look like me. He just literally was like, I'm just gonna set this a golf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? That's the thing. Like, why would you do that?
There is a why. He's calculated.
Are you sure?
He wanted out of that Adidas contract.
Did he want out of all deals? That's the thing. Like, I understand being out of the Adidas deal. But then the thing is that have you made your situation, because he doesn't own Yeezy, so he doesn't own that. He doesn't own the designs, but
he owns the property to it. The thing that really
Adidas has put out a statement with their lawyers. They wouldn't put out a statement, and they would not have gotten rid of Kanye if they didn't have a clear, concise way that they were going to go forward. They've stated that they own the designs now and into the future that they had already started putting in, and they don't own the name Yeezy.
Right.
So they're not gonna put it out under the name Yeezy. They're gonna discontinue the name. So guess
Yeezy,
what? But I think they own the name Yeezys as well.
That's like if Jordan broke away from Nike and they're saying, well, we ain't gonna put it out as Jordan. You ain't buying it because you buying Jordans.
No. Because if they have the designs of the 11s, I'm getting the 11s. If they took the freaking Jumpman off the back and they just put a swoosh on them joints, and then if Jordan came out with nothing but trash shoes when he went out by himself, I would be like,
you wouldn't look at those 11s as Jordans. You look at them as Nikes.
No,
they are.
Honestly,
I can tell you right now,
that's some bullshit. Because actually,
them 11s is fire. I don't care.
You can go to Walmart right now and get you some 11s. They ain't Jordans.
Are you
Nikes,
sure?
But they
are
look
you
like
not? Look,
hey, Shaq got some shoes that look just like 11.
Look, I can tell you right now, Shaq shoes wasn't never selling when it was the Shaq.
But I'm just saying, they look like 11s. I see some Concord.
But the difference would be that they would be 11s. They would just have swooshes on them. That's all.
Right.
They would be 11s because in that situation you can't. I mean, the thing is that he had a situation where it's like he can't take those designs. Whatever design they had made those shoes famous, the initial.
Look, this dude is calculated. I'm sure he doesn't care about that. I'm sure he cares about the longevity. But the problem is he had an issue with them taking some designs and making them regular Adidas. That's where all of this started from the reports that I read. So
and he did do that.
You know what? I want out of this contract. They're not going to let him out that contract because that was a big money maker for them. So him saying, "Hey, you know what? F it."
So you going? So this is the thing. So
right. No,
that's the route. So you're saying that's the route you go is to then alienate yourself from all contracts that you could possibly get. So, I mean, it's different from going, hey, I want to get out. No different than like if I'm in the NBA and I'm like, I don't like this team, blah, 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 yada. But I can still go play ball and there's other teams that assign me. Like if there was a basketball player that went out there and just said those type of things about owners of teams, every type of owner, and was just like, I'm going to scorch earth this joint.
Right.
What does that mean? Are you going to China to play? Because then nobody wants to sign you.
No, I get that. I get what you're saying. What I'm saying
is, my boy, like,
this has been doing this since 2005. This guy's been doing this stuff since 2005.
I see you, Carl.
And somebody else has already given him the blueprint on how to do this. Nicholas Cannon said what he said about Jewish people, and it was about to cost him everything. But look, while and out still on, he doing this thing. So guess what? I come out. I say what I say. I get out the contract. I say I'm sorry. I go and say, hey, I'm doing this or that. And now people want to work with me because they know I got a product that sells. I'm just saying. Some people
I don't know. Anytime, I think he's gonna be all right. Anytime you can sell, anytime you walk around in fish market boots, you got to say,
hey,
he walk around in the fish market 11s.
My man is for sure, you know what I'm saying? He is bum Yeezy and doing it up, man. He looked like he should be in Seattle catching them big old trouts they be throwing. You know what I mean? Like he be out there doing it.
Throughout his career, he has always done something to the extreme to get people's attention to talk about him so that they can doubt him so he can come out from it saying, look at now, you doubted me. It's his creative vibe. For whatever reason, this is how he is.
I'm going to make a prediction right now.
Go ahead.
So wait, give it to me. Talk to me.
Kanye West about to marry Giselle what's her name? Brochen.
He gonna take Brady White.
That's
it. That was the game.
Then Brady about to put out the next album on Kanye's label, and then you know what I'm saying. Then they're gonna have them TB12 fish market.
TB12.
All that we going in.
And Giselle and Kanye will adopt AB.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Adopt AB. That's gonna be their kid. AB gonna be their child.
Hey, look, first of
that's
all,
hilarious.
So because AB is like the president of freaking
Dominant
Sports. Dominant Sports.
Yes.
Well, they lost clients over this.
He got consequences memo. He sided with it.
Yeah, but you gotta think. I think Antonio Bryan and Kanye the same person. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think one day he's gonna take a mask off. Surprise! Like I know that's y'all the same dudes.
So that was Kanye running off.
Yeah.
He ran off, took his shirt off
with the fish boots cleats.
Yeah, with the fish boot cleats. The TB12.
Oh my God! So
you see the sweatshirt that I posted on the thread?
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about that literally looked like she just painted the outside of somebody's house and like boom. You know what I'm saying?
He was out here working. He was out here picking up trash the other day, man. He was on the recycle team. That was a recycle team sweatshirt. You believe?
But I'm gonna tell you this is the thing though, and we laugh and we kick in, but people, you know what I'm saying? Not saying us, but people are stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold up, like that's an epiphany. Not really though.
I'm gonna elaborate on that. People are stupid. Mm-hmm. So I could put out the ugliest. I mean, I'm saying at a certain level. If I was Kanye, I could put out, for example, some shoes that look like a damn computer keyboard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And put light up soles on the bottom of it and sell them for $750. People gonna buy them. Cause they gonna be like, "Dog, you got a new keyboard. You got a new keyboard 11.
You got them new Control Alt Deletes, baby."
You know what I'm saying? People are stupid, dude, and they buy this shit. You're like, what? Like Kanye sold shirt came out Yeezy. He sold shirts with holes in it. Like same shirts that you see people, back in the day, they didn't have no money. They had the same shirt, the shirts that had the holes in it.
Yeah.
Now he's selling a shirt, like a t-shirt, what, $200? You know what I'm saying? $150 for a t-shirt with
he said, why the jean people making all the money by putting holes?
Yeah, it's like,
why not the shirt people?
I'm about to cut up these Fruit of the Loom shirts. Boom, kill them with it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. And what kills me though is like, so when I lived in Kuwait, I owned a little, retail shop. I sold clothes or whatever, to the Americans that lived in Kuwait or whatever. So anyway, and I was in Thailand, I used to go to Thailand, and I've been to sweatshops, and I never really bought from sweatshops, but I went to sweatshops, just depending on what kind it was. Some sweatshops are bad, some sweatshops are good. But a lot of the same stuff that you see that costs $500, they making it for 25 cents, and it's like, and then they say, oh, it's about quality. No, it's really not, honestly, because this is what I learned when I owned my shop in Kuwait, and I learned how the game works, and anybody who's been overseas, I'll tell you this. So if you walk into a shop and say it's a watch shop, and they sell Rolexes, and they sell Hublots, and they sell Breitlings or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And this the fake stuff, of course. And, and they're going to sell all the fake stuff. And if you know anything about the game, you ask them, hey, man, I know this the fake stuff, but I need to see the grade A stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So if you ask them about the grade A stuff, that's when they take you to a little small room in the back. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through an alley. You got to high five 3 sumo wrestlers, all kind of shit to get to the back. You know what I'm saying? And you go in this room that's no bigger than your closet. And he's like, this the good stuff. And the reason being, but I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I'm going with this. Is because a lot of times they take the same parts from Rolex, right? And they make the same watch. It's identical. It's just not certified by Rolex. Right. And so they legally can't sell it. That's why you got to go to the back. Rolex. You got to know somebody somebody to get their real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my shop in Kuwait, I worked. It was in a market, in Fahil in Kuwait. And like I said, the guy that sponsored my shop for me, he owned a shoe shop. And same thing, you might get you a pair of, Concords or, like I said, fours or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Timberlands or whatever. But you could tell the difference between the fake and the grade A fake. You know what I'm saying? And they'll tell you straight up, hey, if you want the real stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that goes for polo, everything. Anything that was high value. But all I'm saying is it don't really take that much money to make. Like, for example, if you overseas in these sweatshops, Nike, everything, they get their stuff overseas. You know what I'm saying? Their stuff is made China or whatever, Taiwan, whatever.
Korea.
So this what happened. So we can move forward. So this what happens. Nike will say, I need 30,000 pair of the Jordan 4s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this company, this factory, go make them 400 pair or whatever the request is, right?
Right.
All the material that's left over, they're gonna make 400 more.
Yeah.
Bootleg ones. All right. So the bootleg ones are not certified by Nike.
Mm-hmm.
They the same thing as the ones they made for Nike.
Right.
They're just not certified.
So this
you know what I'm saying?
Back on there.
And that's when the illegalness come in at, because a lot of times if it's not certified, if it don't have the right paperwork coming through the border, coming through shipment or whatever, that's when it gets stopped, because they want to see paperwork. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to see that real deal.
I say out to say this: these shirts and stuff, these Yeezys, even I'm pretty sure like Balenciaga, all these different places or whatever, they got their hookups. It don't cost them.
Yeah, it ain't costing that much. They got
it ain't cost you $1,500 for no pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For a pair of Balenciagas, you probably can get them made for $100. If you go on TikTok right now, got so many different live.
They probably there's somebody that's literally creating them right there. Like, I'm gonna show you how to do it.
And they'll show you. They be like, hey, and they got live. They go on live and they be like, hey, got these right here. I got the new such and such. The new LeBron, blah blah blah. And people are buying it like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I hope my son don't watch this show. But when my son was about 12, 13 years old.
What you thought you got for Christmas?
He got about 5-6 pair of Jordans that was knocked off. He ain't never know it to this day. If you ever watch this show.
As long as ain't nobody else know it. Look, he felt good.
He was 13.
He was all good,
why would I buy 13-year-old $200 pair of shoes? All right, but he nobody else knew either.
Yep,
he had the grade A knockoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He had the same thing. He had the same Jordans everybody else had. His was cheap.
Real deal, holy deal. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Well, we gonna keep it pushing, man. So enough with Kanye. He done did his thing. But since it is Halloween tomorrow, a lot of kids out there is trick-or-treating. We ain't got no kids that's trick-or-treating. But for all those that may be out there trick-or-treating, I look at this. There was some good costumes that I saw there as I scrolled the internet. Got your girl Lizzo over there in the top right-hand corner. She did the Marge Simpson joint. You got a little made-up deal called the Mandalorian, where he mixed up the Mandalorian as well as a DeLorean. So he looked like he was Back to the Future Mando. It was pretty cool. You got old girl fell on the ground. You got old girl fell on the ground. Sonic the Hedgehog with the Funyun rings. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, that's legit. Of course, the old picture, you got Kevin Hart down at the bottom doing his rock imitation. You know what I'm saying? Fanny Pax is back. And then you got down there in the bottom right, you got somebody that's being like your boy, Nick Cannon. Got all them kids. You know what I'm saying? Got them kids in the stroller with the wilding out hoodie on there.
Yeah.
Got to put some more in there. His age range, the age range got to grow in that one. You know what I'm saying? He needed some taller dolls with that. So, I mean, all this, good choices for Halloween costumes, man. But my question is, what was your favorite Halloween costume when you was growing up? Hey, Bryan, talk to me. What was your favorite Halloween costume when you was growing up?
Man, that was that Luke Skywalker. You slip into it. Somebody tied around your neck back up there, and you put the mask on. I wasn't. I used to and everything. You can't tell me
man.
nothing. I was
Look
good.
at that.
Little black kid dressed up like a little white guy.
And nobody even say that. When you had the plastic mask, boy, with
I had the plastic mask. I had the saber with the pistol.
Yep, ready to go. And everybody was just like, that black kid just like Star Wars, man. That's what it is. You know what I mean? I mean, I would say it'd be better with the mask compared to actually if you painted your face. That'd have been with a bump. But having the mask or, you know what I'm saying, having a rubber mask.
Moms and grandma was too lazy for that. No,
couldn't get all the paint for that. Well, yeah, I had one of those too, man. My one of my hero boys. I don't know if it was my favorite one, but I mean, I got a pretty good one now. I'm doing the Jedi deal as well, Star Wars boy. But when I was a kid, I did the He-Man. I did full out look, and I mean, hey, wasn't racist. I love He-Man, man. I did full out like white face, man, with blonde. I sprayed the blonde in my joint. I threw muscles like with the pillows in that boy. Like I was freaking doing it. Had the sword. Man, I was running around like I was He-Man. It was crazy. I was like, yo, like I think about that now. Like that's extra wild. I was like, whoa, that was extra wild right there. I wish I had the mask.
Never surface.
That'd have been.
I hope they'll never surface, so we don't get shut down.
Well, I mean, it's on the internet, man.
You didn't get white face.
I don't know. Sorry, but I love He-Man. though. It was He-Man. You know what I'm saying? It was legit.
I think mine was Spider-Man, dog. I had the whole Spider-Man.
And he's fictional. He ain't even a real guy.
Yeah, it don't matter.
He ain't even a real person.
Roz, what you got? Neither the Little Mermaid, but still.
We talked about that. Little Mermaid ain't real, but for some reason, folks was mad about it.
Yeah. No, I think mine was Spider-Man, man. I think I had a little, you know what I'm saying, I had my little Spider-Man. Because you had to have the whole Spider-Man onesie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you had the onesie though? That's legit.
Yeah, but
the onesie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Walk around, you was hitting people with the eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Hit him with the swat.
Yeah, hit him with the, you know what I'm saying? Hit that web on him. You know what I'm saying? Had the little mask or whatever. That shit was hot as hell. Hey, you know, back in the day, man, Halloween costumes was cheap as shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, remember the mask? You had the mask that had the little
little band. That's it.
Yeah, broke every time. You walk around holding the mask right there. Like shit.
And look, halfway through the night, you just give up. That mug's on the back of your head.
Yeah.
Like even like
hey, and then you go ring the doorbell, and they like, well, who are you supposed to be?
You just turn that mug around. You're like, gotta get this candy, man. Better put that mask back on your face. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get this diabetes up, trying to get that money. Like, hey, man, I need the big candy bar, especially when you go into the good neighborhood that was king size boys.
Okay,
like, let's
you ain't ever got no big candy bar.
Hey.
You better help you get some. You might get some hard candy from an old lady house. That's about it.
Individual now later, she be like, dang, I can't even get a couple of those.
Yeah,
my uncle lived out in the suburbs. He was the one. The first time, 4th grade, I'm like, ooh, they just gave me a whole candy bar. I ain't got the little Snickers ones. Ooh, I was like, every year after that.
Hey, if you in the hood, it's 2 things you're gonna see. You're gonna see some Chico sticks and annihilators. You know what I'm saying?
Individual annihilators. You ain't getting a lot of them.
Hey, yeah, the Boston baked beans, lemon heads.
Some lemon heads. Oh, give me some what's them cherry bombs.
Oh,
with
that's
with the race Asian joint on there.
Yeah. You think it's a game out here?
Give me some candy cigarettes.
And when you get candy from the hood, you guarantee you open up the chocolate, it's gonna be old as shit. You like, God damn.
Oh yeah. That's the shit expired a while ago.
Hey, look, you ain't hood if you ain't never trick or treated with a pillowcase, man.
Hey, that's the best way. That's the best way to trick or treat because that mug is deep.
Pillowcase.
Get the big trick or treat, boy.
Nah, see. You weren't messing up my grandmother's pillowcase. Hey, here, take this Kroger bag. Like real paper bag.
Hey, look, man, that Kroger bag wasn't gonna not if you're gonna be out there all night, man, especially when you got to like 6th, 7th grade. If you like, I'm gonna run it all the way to the end, that's when you hit that pillowcase and then you just out. Like I'm out here for a while. I'm hitting neighborhoods, I jumped on the bikes, I done went over to the other school. I'm up here like, yo, we about to do work.
Trick or treating gotta be the hardest work ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking around there, bitch, telling them trick or treat. Like, Like, nigga, really?
Yeah, you put them.
But I'm giving out candy. I'm giving out candy this year. I'm be scaring the hell out of kids. Sit on the front porch with a bottle.
I don't like people ringing my doorbell now. Yeah, people out of the blue. I actually hate it. I'd rather give candy to, what's that, the YMCA or something, like, pass this out. Like, instead of candy, let me give out ass whoopings, because a lot of them need.
He said hit him with his ass whooping.
Yeah, who father are you, nigga? You too old to be tricking.
You just got a belt hanging outside, like, come on, come get some of that.
I think I'm gonna do. I got a Ring doorbell. So I think when people ring my doorbell, I'm gonna come on the intercom and just start playing spooky ass music.
and then at the end, just go, "You're welcome." Never come out and give them candy.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Be like,
get out my goddamn door.
And then post the video later.
There you go. Make them famous.
Well,
all right, man. Everybody out there have a fantastic Halloween and all that wetness. I haven't gone to any adult Halloween parties. It's the turn up. Folks be out there getting wild in some of them joints, and some of the costumes be quite revealing and whatnot. But everybody be safe out there. If y'all having those, have fun, good time. But now we're here to talk about Diddy is a Billy, aka Puffy is a billionaire. What is the best product that Sean Combs created to make him a Billy? You know what I'm saying? What do you feel like his best product he had since he is now a billionaire? I would say the one that
I don't know. I don't know what he does. I have no idea.
You say I know. You think you're a billionaire on accident? It was just like, I stayed around long enough.
I don't know any of his products. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I know Sean John.
Ciroc.
Oh, Ciroc. That's the best product. I forgot about. I totally forgot.
Look, he was like, oh, my bad. You mean the bestseller one that's gonna be around forever and ever? Oh yeah,
Ciroc.
There you go, Ciroc.
Next best product might be Mary J. Blige.
There you go.
What I heard,
last just as long.
Yeah.
It's like Mary J. been around. She gonna be around as long as that liquor. She be don't stop, can't stop, won't stop, keep it stopping, never stopping.
But he got Revolt, so I know he getting money off of the cable companies for that. But just those two products alone, I wouldn't imagine would make him a billionaire. So I'm kind of intrigued. I'm gonna have to do some research.
Yeah, I don't know what he got. I don't know.
We got some things out there. My man is man's doing big things. I mean, you had one kind of drop off that billionaire life, Kanye, and I guess he did that purposely based on his, Bryan stating that this was all a plan. But Diddy got lifted up into the
so do you think
I don't know.
Did it say he fell out billionaire life? Really?
That's what I read. That based on his statement of his loss and the termination of the Adidas contract, is that he and himself said that he lost $2 billion. So
so how much was he worth though?
Damn, I'd be hurt if I lost 10, let alone $1 billion. God,
I'm not sure, but he stated he lost $2 billion, and I know he just get on the billionaire.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
Earlier.
So I think he's been a billionaire for a second though.
So based on Complex is stating Diddy becomes a billionaire, replaces Kanye on the list of 2022 wealthiest hip hops. Diddy becomes a billionaire, surpassing Kanye, wealthiest rapper. Yay, net worth falls. Yeah. So a lot of people were talking about the net worth falls and Diddy replacing Kanye on the list of billionaires. So so it's quite interesting. I guess you had to replace. You only can have so many black billionaires. And I guess Ye got the memo and was like, I got to get off of here because Diddy's getting ready to become a billionaire. So I guess that's how it works. Maybe that's why he was acting all goofy.
Somebody got to make a Billy.
So we want to congratulate Diddy for becoming the Billy, man. He became the Billy. So I appreciate him. I will continue to maybe purchase some Ciroc here for the happiness. Also, we haven't talked about this in a while. We got the YSL Rico case. That's Young Thug and Gunna's team, all them joints. They had their first conviction of all the people that was a part of that situation. So you had a young man. He was arrested when he was 17, turned 18 during all this was happening. He happened to already be in jail at the time, but his actions that they had found, they said connected with this. He was found guilty of 16 counts, including violation of street gang terrorism and prevention, malice murder, felony murder, armed robbery, criminal attempt to commit armed robbery, aggravated battery, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a first offender probationer. During this time, while Gunner and Young Thug were in jail, they've earned a platinum plaque. So, things are still going well in their musical endeavors for that situation. But yeah, that was one of the first convictions to go along with this YSL Rico case that's been going down. So
dominoes.
Yeah. So I mean, if they're trying to connect somebody that was tied to murders and such, that could be a big thing for their situation as they go forward. Well, in addition, we'll keep it pushing. This is the best of the rest. I know did y'all hear about that South Korean stampede?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of crazy. That's a lot of daggone people, man. 153 people dead, 133 injured, and I guess the count keeps rising. We got Elon Musk on Twitter now. He the Twitter boss. He out there firing the execs. He had to pay out $200 million, I think, to the execs that he fired, starting to get rid of people. And I guess he's gonna start opening up everybody back on Twitter so they can do what they do. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know what Elon Musk is doing with Twitter and why he wants.
I'm like this. If I'm getting millions at a deal, fire me. Right.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like they ooh, I get to get fired and I don't have to deal with this no more. Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I appreciate you give me millions. Like what? It says, excuse me, sir. Your services is no longer needed. We're gonna pay you out. Here's $10 million. Have a good day. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you need me to clean my desk out? I got it.
Yeah. No, actually, you can keep it all. Like you can have it.
Yeah, picture my wife. Keep.
I don't need any of that.
Yeah, I'm a kid. Fuck them kids.
Well, so I have no idea what Elon's going to do with Twitter.
My kids on their desk.
I think, he's gonna be like that J.C. Penney, freaking frame. You be like, who are these people? You be like, oh, it came with the desk.
That's dude that left last time. He left the goddamn
came with the desk, man. When I bought him at the store, that was just the ones in there.
Yeah, that's his wife and $2 right there. Everything. He was left it on the desk. Like,
he would just give him. His own name. He was like, oh, this is Jerome.
Yeah.
This is Jerome with his wife, Lakeisha. And then he just started giving names.
Montrell Jones. Like, nigga, that's racist.
You make me think of Rajim. You make me think of old boy from Harlem Nights. Hey, put your mama on the phone. Tell her I ain't coming home.
Tell her I ain't never come home. He said, yeah.
He was done. He was through.
Yeah,
but then also we got for all y'all Laker fans out there, man. Y'all team is trash. Just letting you know.
Wow.
They kind of garbage. I mean, they won 5, man. Like I don't know. Like I don't know what to give you. I mean, I know it's only 5 games, guys. I know there's still 78 games left.
Yeah.
But I can say for the first 5 games,
they got to plan. They're gonna lose all their games. They losing all their games in the beginning.
This is historical.
LeBron
led team has never started 0-5.
Hey man, people was trying to tell LeBron, man,
it's
stop when you on top.
Hey. Think about it. It's that year. You got Aaron Rodgers playing like garbage. Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying?
But it's all the people that decided, hey, I need to stay around one more game.
No, listen, Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Having a bad year. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, LeBron. You know what I'm saying? You got all these cats. Let them have a bad year. You know what I'm saying? They done been a GOAT all this time. Can the ass have a bad year for once? You know what I'm saying?
Those are supposed to be at the beginning.
Huh?
You have the bad years at the beginning, so then people can forget about it. And
Yeah,
then when you
look
win
at them,
and you leave on a high note, that's what it's always want to do is ride off in the sunset.
No, they don't. Peyton Manning, like Peyton Manning, he
won a Super Bowl.
He didn't win a Super Bowl. His defense won. Von Miller won a Super Bowl.
Was he on the team?
He looked like garbage.
Was he on the
water
team?
boy? The water boy was on the team.
He was on the team. He get a ring.
No,
he started.
He always gonna be remembered for. He always gonna be remembered for that last terrible game, dude. That was a terrible game. That last game.
You know what's messing up your whole deal on that is that for some reason the Broncos have built a statue of that dude and put him in the Ring of Honor, and he's a part owner. And he went like, there's a lot of things. If he was that trash, they'd be like, oh no, you can just go away. For some reason, they just kept giving him more stuff for the Broncos.
His last year was his worst. Was his worst year?
Yeah,
look at the stats.
Yeah, he didn't. I'm not saying he didn't play.
You know what I'm saying?
He
but
played
I'm saying
like
you still,
crap.
like you still gotta give credit where credit is due. He's still a beast. You know what I'm saying? Like Tom Brady. Tom Brady having a terrible year, but he's still a GOAT. Look at his numbers. He's still the GOAT.
But you know what? They'll put an asterisk by this year because this was the year he got divorced.
Yeah,
the divorce year.
Ain't putting no asterisk by the Lakers, but damn. But look, this is how bad it is. When Russ took that shot when he shouldn't have, and they had a TikTok playing that video with a tweet from Ben Simmons like, "No, Russ, no."
They out here like, look, man.
And you know, LeBron got that father time.
It ain't looking good, man. It ain't looking good.
Put it up and was like 0-5. Father time winning. I mean, this.
Father time is beating the brakes off you right now. Like the commercials ain't even telling the story, man. You cut out the right ones. He edited that to make him look good. Like the real Father Time commercial really got him getting dunked on a few times.
Let that man
got
live,
another
dog.
one that has LeBron dressed up as Father Time, but then they got Mr. Glass and they got AD's face on it.
It's gonna be a situation, man. But Laker fans,
man,
y'all figure it out. Y'all figure it out. Y'all trade everything.
Hey, let me say this though real quick. Any hating done on Mint Ketchup does not reflect the co-host of Mint Ketchup. all haterism is not combined to be congealed by the co-host the
co-host would just hate on other teams. That's all that he's just talking about for the Lakers. But if it happened to be Georgia, you'd be like, forget Georgia, right?
It's not the team though. What I'm saying is, I'm not gonna hate on LeBron. LeBron still.
Oh, LeBron, what he do?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
But I've always
because I know this. I know if I go to the gym right now, my first 3 shots gonna be air balls. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there, right? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a professional.
It don't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a professional.
You know what I'm saying?
It
doesn't matter. So you trying to tell me these men are not supposed to have bad games?
I didn't say bad games.
I'm just saying.
I said their record is 0-5, sir.
You know what?
I said this moment, they are garbage. I'm like, at this moment, they are the look. I'm gonna state facts. At this moment, they are the last place team in the Western Conference. Hopefully, they get it together.
Look, he got us 3 rings. We good.
Hey,
they weren't last place when he played for the Miami Heat. They for sure weren't last place, right? They are last place right now.
Are the only team that haven't won in the association.
Man, that's tough.
I'll tell you. Listen, let's have this.
Hey, LeBron's all about breaking records, man. Hey, he's all about breaking records.
Well, he broke this one.
Gotta get them all. Gotta get them all. Get all the records.
He broke this one. Let's run tell that.
He was like, he's gonna get all the records. He's
that's like Tom Brady broke a record this week for the most sacked quarterback. Like that.
Hey, gotta get them all.
Hey,
gotta get them all. If you the GOAT, you gotta get all the records.
Yeah,
you gotta be the greatest.
Hey, do you got most passing yards? Got that one. Most rushing yards? Got that one. Most sacks?
Oh, I need to get sacked. I need to get sacked. Yep. I need to throw the most picks. Hold up. Next game,
and out
try
of
to
all
get
those records, that one of being most sacked may never be broken.
Yeah,
because you got to play a long time.
Yeah. That's why, because he's played so long. He's played longer than anybody else. Any other quarterback. So, all right, then moving on. Let's go. Let's get it.
Got to do it. All right, so we're moving on. So we've had a good amount there. Hey guys, go out there. I've heard good things about Wakanda Forever. Supposed to be coming out on the 11th. So got a little more time, you know what I'm saying? Represent all the folks out there. Chadwick Boseman, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, but they're keeping the story going without him, and I've heard nothing but good things. So go get your tickets. I'm about to go get mine. Already put it out there. So go check out Wakanda Forever, man. Represent the folks and whatnot.
When did it come out?
And the people. The 11th of November.
Okay.
11 November, you know what I'm saying?
The day before, so.
Yep, you hitting that Thursday?
Yes, sir.
Can't do the Thursday. I mean, that's a tradition. You know, if I was back in 08, I'd have been up in there.
Yes, sir.
I gotta get my weapons and all that good stuff ready to go to the movie. Yeah, because I'm not going to the movies the first time.
He said, "Gotta get my weapons together." He said, "You gotta go to the range.
Hey,
you gotta go to the range first."
Hey, I'm going to the white people movies. I'm not going to the black people movies for Wakanda Forever.
The black people just want to show. White people is where they shoot. Think about it.
No,
I mean, you had old boy up in the Batman joint.
Time,
was the dude in the Batman joint?
Yeah, that was Aurora. That was a suburb of Denver.
But when Black Panther came out with Thor, man, there were people in Orlando was fighting all kind of stuff.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I'm not.
Why would they fight in the movie?
I don't know why they was fighting, but they was fighting.
That's great.
They were shooting. I'm like,
they
ain't got no metal detectors at the movies. I'm going.
Well, I'm not going to the movies in Orlando. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Disney Springs. You know what I'm saying? Disney Springs has a forking screen. You know what I'm saying? You can drink and get your eat on.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going.
Get it done.
I'm going to the happiest place on earth to watch this.
Trying to make it happen. I got.
I'm trying to.
All right. Well,
tell the truth. What's the happiest place on earth that you think would that?
I can't speak of it right now.
I don't know. Like, I'm not sure on that one.
Publix grocery store, dog.
It's expensive up in there. Hey, I don't be happy when I get that bill.
Hey, if you go to Publix, dog, everybody at Publix speak to you. Hey, sir, you need some help? Everything. You go to Walmart, you get cussed out of Walmart.
Hey, look,
Walmart,
if you shopping at Walmart for groceries, you hate yourself.
Bro, Walmart now. No.
You like
every time I go to Walmart, people walk around. I know here. They walk around eating like they already paid for the food.
they opening up chips.
Even chips.
You're like killing it. Yeah. Nah,
and I be mad like they my chips. Like, why are you eating chips in the damn stuff? Whatever.
You say why didn't I think of that? Yeah. They eating cookies. Yeah, they eating candy. I'm waiting in this line. Like whatever.
You see empty chip wrappers everywhere because you know they ain't paying for it. Like shit, I'm just trying these out. This a sample. I'm testing these out. I want to buy. Like this ain't no damn. You got dogs in Walmart. Like you got whole dogs in Walmart these days. Like not even service dogs. I'm talking about just regular dogs walking around like this. You got a damn pit bull and all six. Some bullshit.
Well, on that note, make sure you go to Publix if you want some happiness, not Walmart. Don't go there if you want happiness. Yeah. But we're gonna keep it pushing.
If you want entertainment, go to Walmart.
Yeah, there you go.
You will be entertained.
We're going to keep it pushing. We're going on to the Mid Ketchup new music releases for October 30th. We had a few that's out there. We got Simno. Can't even say his dude's name right, but he got a good album. We got Kodak Black. Had a Cutthroat Bill Volume 1. Nightmare on 38th Street by Never Broke Again. Young Gravy, Marvelous. Working on My Karma, DBSN. You got Deuce, Memphis Massacre 3. So as a few other out there, Cakes the Killer, Boldly James and Future Wave, and Baby Tron out there doing their thing. Had a few albums out there. Lot of stuff came out this Friday. And our Mint Ketchup Spotlight was Sino with Love for Rent, 15 tracks. My favorite was No L's, 90 Proof featuring J. Cole. You got Pro Freak, and you got Defibrillator. So that's actually a really good album. The vibe is like neo hip hop. Very much reminds me of an album that like Andre 3000 or Childish Gambino would come out with. So if you like those type of artists, that's the type of vibe that it gave off. Has some sing song. He has nice flow with it. Has some good Little Uzi Verts in there as a feature. Like you said, J. Cole's in there as a feature. So very good stuff. Check it out. Once again, we had Live for Rent, 15 tracks, No Love, 90 Proof featuring J. Cole, Pro Freak, and Defibrillator, the Mint Ketchup Spotlight album. Really appreciate it. So, hey guys, it's just us, man. Like, it's been kind of a slower deal because unfortunately our previous guest that was going to be on the show came down with the COVID. It happens to be just running around. You know what I'm saying? It's getting a little colder, getting into that fall weather or whatnot. So, hey, make sure you take care of yourself and do all that good stuff. So now we're going to move on to the top almost 4. And this is what I have. It's pretty simple. It's not too deep, not too crazy. I went with the top almost 4 hip hop liquors. So we went with the liquors. And hey, you know, we had some people on there before as of Diddy and, you know, talking about some other artists and things like that had all type of liquors that went down. So, you know, you had things like honorable mention. You got Scissor. And it's kind of funny that it's not like 3 6 Mafia or anything that got Scissor. It's actually Cameron. Cameron actually has Scissor as this alcohol, which is kind of interesting on that one. You have Virginia, I think it's Virginia Dark, which is Drake's, has a liquor out there. You have Minx, that Nicki Minaj has a liquor out there. So those are ones that are out there for those artists that are doing their thing right now. You got Ace of Spades, of course, by Jay-Z. Got that champagne out there if you want to spend the big money that he's got out there. But my top 4 that I went with, we had at number 4 by Pharrell. You have Cream, which is a milky vodka with strawberry and peach cream flavors. So seem like a little something that you can pour over rocks. Gives you a little fruitiness, kind of like a milkshake, strawberry milkshakey type deal. Sells pretty good, tastes pretty good. Then you got 50 Cent's vodka, effing vodka, different flavors, all that other good stuff. Then you got number 2, I got Ciroc. And then at number 1, I have Dissect by Jay-Z. And that is my list. A nice little cognac, 2 normal vodkas, and then a milky vodka, strawberry, and peach cream. What do you think?
So,
have you had any of them?
Well, first of all, didn't we do this last week?
You did actual drinks. You did actual drinks. There is not a liquor that's out that's called Brass Monkey, because you could then go buy Brass Monkey and I have to make Brass Monkey. There's not an actual Incredible Hulk because you have to go make Incredible Hulk. And what was the other one that you had? Gin and juice, which is literally gives you the description of how to make it. It's gin and juice.
All right, so let's go. First of all, let's go with this first bullshit that you just put on there. This Pharrell shit. What?
I mean, maybe it's out of our price.
First of all, you said it's 3 grown men on here, and you said milky. Nigga, that's the first shit.
Hey, look, hey, I don't know.
Yeah. You
obviously, you only you never drink with women. Then is that what you're telling me?
He said. Is
that what you're saying?
It has a milky flavor that has like nigga what?
I read the description. I read the description that they gave. That's what I'm saying. I gave the
gangster this shit up.
And Pharrell for sure ain't a. Would you call Pharrell a gangster? Would you call Pharrell a gangster? See,
this second time you brought Pharrell on here. Like first it was Billionaires Boys Club. Now we got a milky peach drink. With the
hey man, we celebrate billionaires. And so there's guys that are. I'm just saying. Hey, it works.
Hey, two of the guys that made some of these liquors are billionaires. So Pharrell trying to get up in that club.
Look, I'm just saying. Like,
but still, I just feel like
he saw the formula and he's trying to beat it.
I'm black. I'm lactose intolerant. So you said milky, nigga. I almost got bubbles.
Oh my bad. Hey man, my fault. You got bubble guts just off the word. My fault.
Said, oh Lord, this nigga said milky. So I've never had. I can't speak on like.
I've had Dose. I've had Ciroc.
What was the last? I had Ciroc.
I had that Kareem, the Kareem deal. I haven't had
Douce.
And then 50 cents vodka.
Never heard of that. Effing never heard of that.
Yeah.
So
you ever heard of that? I've seen it. I mean, it's vodka.
I've never even seen it.
Like, I mean, I don't drink vodka straight, so it's vodka.
I'm not that much of a alcohol connoisseur to even be able to keep up with this. Douce. I don't know how much Douce. Sounds expensive, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You can probably find a nice bottle of Douce for between 50 to 60, I think.
Right.
I think it's in that range.
Right.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I think since I heard it in the song, it's gonna cost me a lot of money. So
that was free advertisement.
Yeah. It's all on. You got to get people to buy it, so you can't have it too high. They got to afford it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you want them to buy multiple.
These so-called ballers be in the club spending their rent money, so I don't know. Maybe.
Right.
Well, that's called bad. That's called bad judgment. That's what that is.
Priority adjustments.
Hey. That Louis, forget it. I don't know what it tastes like. I don't care.
I had Louis, and the only reason I had Louis is because I used to hang out in Dubai, and a lot of the rich sheikhs that come in there like to hang out with Americans, and that's what they buy. They buy top of the line. So I was in the club one time. In Dubai, and the sheikh came in, and when I say came in, I mean he took a helicopter. Landing on top of this high rise where the club was at, came from the top.
It's like that's how we got in.
Yeah. That Drake bullshit started from the bottom. Now we here. No, this bitch started from the top. Now we here. So he bought like I guarantee you, I'm not even exaggerating. I remember at least 5 bottles of Louis. I'm saying,
damn.
Yeah, and they what $1,700 some shit like that. They like in the club they probably cost more.
Yeah. Oh, of course they cost more. They cost way more. You gotta make money.
These Arab dudes got different kind of money. Like, okay, we say, like Puffy a billionaire. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when they say the difference between somebody buying out the bar in America and somebody buying out the bar in Dubai is when this dude said he buying out the bar, that means he about to sign the lease. He about to
buy the bar.
Yeah, he about to buy out the bar. Like literally the whole building. He bought the building. You know what I'm saying? It's like they do own the building now. It's like, He said, he said, we're about to buy the bar. Oh, yes, I'll buy the bar. I'll buy the whole building.
Like, I'm buying the whole building.
Hey, no, bitch, I mean, who's going to buy a few bottles and ball out? No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's
so I have that taste of the Louis, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, since I'm not a drink connoisseur, you know what I'm saying? It really, like I said, I wouldn't waste my money doing it because it's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the difference. That's like, it's certain drinks. Like I got friends that love Jameson. You know what I'm saying? And they know how to distinguish. Their palate can
They've had it enough.
I don't know. Everything tastes the same to me. It tastes like poison, which it is. It's just poison. You know what I'm saying? To me, it tastes like what you put in it. Like if you making it milky, that's what it tastes like. This damn sweet shit. That's what it tastes like. I don't know what the hell. You know what I'm saying? my Jack and Coke just a minute ago tastes like Coke.
Like Jack and Coke.
It tastes like two to mix together. It's Jack and Coke. My boy be like, well, I drink this right here because it's aged, Like, I don't know what the hell that means. You aged it for 20 years and it tastes better in the barrel. It's aged in the barrel. If like somebody told me some shit, like if it's from Kentucky, it's such and such. That's what makes it.
Hey man,
that's what makes it bourbon or some shit.
It's those connoisseurs, man. It's just like no different than somebody that enjoys cars or somebody that enjoys anything else. They would be like, oh, this is that 94, that Ferrari Testarossa joint, and it had this, and I remember from the show, and it's only got like 5,000 miles. Like, you got liquor people that be the same way. They be like, oh, yeah, and and you got people that ain't car people. They be like, I don't even know what that is, and I don't care. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they just be like, I'm about to get in my freaking Volvo or whatever. And I'm gonna drive to work.
I'm a car guy, so I'm a car guy. And my wife would be like, we'll see some drive by, like, oh shit. She said, what? I said, look at this. Look at this Urus. She said, what the hell is that? A Urus. She said, you don't know what a Urus is? She's like, it's like an SUV to me. That's a Lamborghini truck.
You be like, yep. You should be like, so? You be like, all right.
So?
Does it get me to work? All right.
Yeah. Is it good on gas? Like, no.
And we shouldn't buy one. You be like, all right. You got a point there.
You don't see it often.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. So, like I said, it sounds good to me because, like I said, I'm not a connoisseur. I do know, like I said, I've heard of Douce, never had it. Of course, Ciroc. I like Ciroc because they have flavors. You can get pineapple, mango, blah blah blah. You can get all different flavors.
Get that mixture. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the bourbons. I've been on the whiskeys here. I've been dark liquor a lot. So and I'll hit on the rocks every once in a while. So when you just hit it on the rocks, you can start getting the flavor if you do it enough, and you be like, oh, this is a little smoother. Oh, this has a different smell to it, and you be like, oh, that's a little different flavor to it. So yeah, if you participate in it, then you'll get used to, you'll start to understand all that stuff.
I went to a wine tasting with my wife a couple weeks ago or whatever, and my wife's a wine connoisseur. She loves wine or whatever. She like, she knows the difference. She knows how to. And like I said, as I'm not a connoisseur of wine. I know, like, I like sweet wine. I don't really like dry wine. I can't taste the wood notes in it. I don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I just, like, did you taste that? Did you take the mahogany notes in there? No,
I've never tasted mahogany before. Like, I don't know what it tastes like.
But as her husband, I gotta be like, you know what? I might taste that.
Hold up, that does taste like our floors.
There you go.
Like that does taste like the floors when
the trees outside our house. So dude, are you bullshitting? Yeah, but definitely. Like you said, it looks good to me. Like I said, I don't. What you think, Bryan?
What you think, Bryan?
I'm with y'all. I mean, all I've had is the Ciroc. All the other ones, 2 of them I didn't even know existed till you put them up on this dang on list. But Ciroc, different flavors, things like that, nice and smooth.
There you go. I feel you.
I've heard the guys.
Ciroc would probably be my number one.
You would ask Ciroc is number one.
Yeah, Ciroc was my number one because
I would say probably Ciroc could move to number one just because it's more known. People would have had experience with it more often and would be considered, I guess, the more popular or known version of it, where everybody has had it compared to like Douce. I don't know if everybody's had Douce before and things of that nature. So I feel you. I understand that. That could be a possible change on that, but it is what it is. It's all good, man. Well,
yeah, man.
Everybody out there, little shorter show, didn't really have an interview. We do appreciate my fellow buddy down there, Bryan, coming and hanging out with us, giving us his words on, as the yay turns and every other thing that we had going on. So hopefully we are not talking about yay next week. We should have another guest coming in, so it should be a good time interviewing, give us some more knowledge on backgrounds and stuff like we always do here at the Mid Ketchup Podcast. Make sure that you click, like, subscribe. We need to get our subscriptions up on YouTube. Go to YouTube, sign in, click the subscribe, get the notifications. I know y'all like to watch it on Facebook and things of that nature, but go over to YouTube and help us out and get our subscribers up. We're trying to get up to 100 by the end of this month. So go up there. We got 140 people that are on our Facebook. So make sure we keep going higher on that. Send friend requests, and then go over to our YouTube and make sure that you subscribe with us on the YouTube so you get all the notifications and the new shows. Also, we have clips that we cut down just for the interviews, as well as the almost top fours on there. So if you want the little clips, we got those over there as well. So we really enjoy doing this for you guys. Once again, Mid Ketchup Podcast, episode 29. My name is my name. With my boy Bryan. Have a good week, everybody. Enjoy. Do your thing. We love you guys. We're out of here.
Peace.